Happy Monday and good noon. I'm Michelle Gooch with Life by Design. I love partnering with people who are looking for the next step in their world. They're looking for clarity or just new direction, and they are wanting to partner with a coach. If you're interested in that, find me at www.lifebydesign.guru, lifebydesign.guru. In the month of January, we have been talking about setting the tone. So we've started this new year and this new decade. So we've been talking about setting the tone and how the best way to set the tone for every day is to be intentional about the way we get started in that day. Now, if you watch athletes, or maybe you are an athlete, I love to watch the Olympics, especially the runners. And if you watch the runners, you see that they set themselves up in the blocks before they start to run. They're going to push off those blocks. They know exactly how they're going to come out of those blocks. But what's interesting is before they ever get into those blocks, before they ever get down and set to run, they have a whole routine they go through. They are listening to music in their earbuds. They are walking around. They're talking to themselves. They are visualizing the course. They're running through it in their mind. They have this whole set of things that they are doing, and then they get down in the blocks when it's time for the race to start. So when you watch athletes, you can see that they are setting the tone for themselves for whatever's next. Runners are just more obvious, I think, maybe than the other athletes. So we've been talking for the last 3 weeks about that. What do you do to set the tone? In the first Monday of January, we talked about not looking at our phone first thing in the morning, not looking at all those notifications that come up on our phone because they are distracting us from setting the tone we want to set. It sets a tone, but not the tone we want. We also talked about finding that one thing that we could look forward to, that one small thing we could look forward to, whether it's the creamer that you put in your coffee, or that you get up and watch the sunrise, or the music that you play when you're in the bathroom. I don't know. One thing that you really can look forward to and enjoy when you first are getting out of bed. The second Monday of January, we talked about not hitting the snooze button and how when we hit snooze, it sets a certain tone, not the tone we want. So then we talked more about sleep and how all the benefits that good sleep gives us for setting our tone. And then last Monday, we talked about consuming inspiration. Consume or even generate inspiration in our morning to set the tone for a day. But today, I want us to wrap this up by talking a little bit about the idea that I can't do all that. I've already got too much happening in my brain. I've already got, the minute my feet hit the floor, my mind starts to spin. Maybe it's spinning about a project that is coming my way and I have to figure it out. Or maybe it's all the to-do. I can't forget, don't forget, remember to. Maybe it's all of that stuff going in my brain. Or maybe it's some mistake I made 3 weeks ago that I'm still rehearsing in my brain. And whatever that is, that all that stuff that's happening inside your brain, it is setting the tone for the day. And so you're thinking, I can't do these other things because I got this going on. So maybe what you need to do to set the tone is take care of that stuff that's happening in your brain. There are all kinds of different ways to try to do that. One could be that you just do a brain dump. Some people literally get out of bed and write 3 pages on purpose. That's their goal. I'm going to sit down and write 3 pages. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just going to dump everything in my brain out. Or maybe if it's the to-do stuff, what you want is a to-do list that you make the night before. Maybe that helps you with everything in your brain. Or maybe it's none of those things, or perhaps it's slowing your brain down. And you know what? You can use breathing techniques for that. Or maybe it's none of those things. Maybe it's that you need to redirect your brain. And so one of the ways to redirect your brain in the morning in order to set your tone is to actually have some specific affirmations, specific statements about yourself that you say out loud. Maybe it's about who you are, about your intention, about your capacity, about your purpose. I don't know what it's about, but maybe that's what you really need to start your day with. whether it's a brain dump, a to-do list the night before, breathing exercises, or redirecting your thoughts altogether with some affirmations. I'm encouraging you this week to find that one thing that helps you with whatever's going on in your brain, and get it set up for the tone that you really want for the day. If you are a lady in the DFW area, I want to invite you to a brunch that Dr. Jordan Adams at Calibration Chiropractic and myself are hosting. We will be actually practicing and talking about some of the many things we could do to set the tone for the day. And it's a beautiful opportunity for you to kind of figure out some things that would work for you. So we invite you to join us. You can find the details about that brunch. It's called Resonance. Set your tone. So I'll see you Saturday, or I'll see you next Monday live on Facebook.